The second point to note is that in terms of
Deputy Speaker.
Yes, honourable member. Please take your seat, honourable member.
No, I wanted the honourable member to take the mic down.
Wait.
So that it doesn't hide her face, but also that it's in her mouth properly. We want to hear because she's making important subject. Take the mic down like this. Yes, thank you.
Honourable Ndlozi, you have a job. There are people who do that job. Don't retrench them in their presence. Go ahead, Honourable.
Deputy Speaker, yes, I'm wondering now whether it's a requirement to take a doctor's advice when it's given.
Proceed, honourable member.
Thank you so much, Deputy Speaker. I think I will re-highlight the critical points that I was raising in terms of infrastructure.
In this regard, COPE is concerned that the portfolio committee appear not to have adequately grappled with the crisis in higher education funding in its deliberations and recommendations in this report.
I've given you seconds. You are absolutely not learning to keep to your time. Your time has expired, sir.
But you didn't tell me. Had you told me, I could have.
Every member is given time. No, you're out of order, Honorable Madisha.
You are out of order, sir. You could have told me, I would have.
Where do you come from, Honorable Member?
Next time you should tell me.
No, Honorable Member, take your seat. Next time you must read your records. Honorable Members.
Point of order. Point of order.
Yes, Honorable Member.
Deputy Speaker, I think we must register our dissatisfaction with the patronizing way in which you are treating Honorable Madisha there. You can't say to an honorable member, you are not learning to keep your time. It's wrong.
Honorable member.
Where do you come from? Why do you address Honorable Madisha like that?
Honorable member, take your seat. I'll tell you why.
Deputy Speaker, I hope you know that it is wrong.
No,
you must respect Honorable Madisha, treat him like all other members that you treat with respect.
Honorable member.
Why must you treat him like that? We won't be party to that behavior.
Honorable member, I've heard you. Take your seat. Let me respond to you.
Parliament rises on the 9th of December. I don't want to raise expectations here that by the 9th of December we will have it done. That's when Parliament rises. That's why I'm saying I take the sentiments. I'm not going to allow you, Ms. Van Dam. I'm really not going to allow you. We're going to take the sentiments that we want to solve it as soon as possible, but don't walk out of here saying that it's going to be done by the 9th of February, by the 9th of when we rise from Parliament. We will do as best as we can under the circumstances, because we are dealing with many people, and we've got 8 or 7 days of preparation work up front. If we can conclude this thing by the 9th, so be it. We will conclude it by the 9th, but we want to be thorough in our job. So I'm hoping that that tries and wraps up the sentiment. I see Honourable Ndlozi. Please, sir, yes.
No, Chairperson, it's a different point. Do you know, I'm looking at the way you are dealing with Honourable Van Dam. A lot of young black women watch Parliament. And the way I just want to request the Chairperson to reconsider the way you are handling. And because I'm moving forward, I wanted to raise it privately, but I think I must raise it open, because the next time we'll have to blast. It's just not, it's too dismissive, Honorable Chairperson. And I don't think it warrants for a very good image of young black women in parliament. I think she's been making very excellent points, and every time, even if she's rising when you have concluded, I really don't think we must dismiss her in that way, Honorable Chairperson. I'm saying that in kind because I also have confidence in you as chair. So I'm just warning that it has not been coming out very well. I don't know what she did. I have not been around, but she's been dismissed over and over and over and over again. It's not good, Honorable Chairperson. She must be heard as equally as everyone. Thank you very much.
No, let me. I'm not going to allow you, Honorable Chowke, for now. Let me just speak. I'm not. Let me apologize if I've done it first, but let me also indicate that as chair, I would expect people to talk when I've recognized them. And I'm not saying anything else. So yes, let me apologize, and it was never intentional. But as I was making points, there were continuous disruptions. So, but I will take constructive criticism, Honorable Ndlozi, and thank you very much. I certainly didn't intend to be dismissive to anybody, but then it must be two ways.
On real important issues.
Honorable Mantashe, can you take your seat? What is the point of order, Honorable Ndlozi?
Speaker, I wanted to check if it's parliamentary for Honorable Mantashe to put the wrong button in the wrong...
Order, honorable members. Order. Honorable Ndlozi, can you please
I'm protecting the dignity of GNU now.
Honorable Ndlozi. Honorable Ndlozi. Honorable members, can we take ourselves seriously and each other seriously too? This is an important debate, and I don't think it is an honor for each one of us to actually cast aspersion or to actually impugn on another person's character. Honorable Mantashe, you can please proceed.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Ndlozi, for helping me out. Thank you. So, the real challenge facing us in this House...
Distinguished guests in the gallery, including my daughter and her friends. Her name is Thuli. She's up there. Now, I just want to say to Thuli, if you see anybody wearing a red overall and boots approaching you, run, my girl. Run. And don't look back. As we deliver this budget vote speech on the eve of Mandela Day.
Tuli. Honorable Ndlozi. I'm just greeting to no, Honorable Ndlozi. That is completely out of order. Honorable Ndlozi. That's completely out of order. Please continue.
On a point of order, Speaker.
Honorable members, are we going to go on and on and on the matter of the presence of former President de Klerk?
Speaker.
May I then tell this House,
Speaker,
that the presence of former President de Klerk in this House is proper because we have done it in terms of the rules. We have always been open about former presidents and former leaders of this House, and therefore, delaying the business of this House tonight on the matter of former President de Klerk is not going to help us. So may I suggest that I will not take any further points of orders on this matter.
Speaker.
Honorable Ndlozi, if you address me on a different point, not on the matter of former President de Klerk.
I'm afraid, Speaker, you have a constitutional obligation to respect the rules. You do not make them as you go. There is no such a rule that you are anticipating what I'm going to stand on and rule on it in anticipation. That's number one. You are a commander of Mkhonto Esizwe. You.
You ANC members sitting here, you taught us, you said we must reconcile with these people because they accept the mistakes that they've made. That is history. That's okay. We're not talking about history. We're talking about last week. De Klerk takes platform in front of the whole world and says apartheid was not a crime against humanity. You must be ashamed you are sitting here clapping hands as ANC people. You must be ashamed. No one is even raising us. Speaker, no one is even raising a substantial argument in relation to what we are raising. You are busy clapping hands.
Honorable Ndlozi.
De Klerk is an apartheid apology, not in 1990,
Honorable Ndlozi.
1994.
My ruling stands.
Yesterday.
Take your seat. I am very, very clear and simple.
You know, he walked on water. Jesus Christ is that person everywhere, and nobody can enter. Jesus will walk through the wall. Ati, how are you? Niti aya. Lazarus ufile 4 days the body is decomposing. Jesus said, show me where you buried him. But no, my man, it's helpless. It's been show me where you buried him. I feel with Jesus. Itu Lazarus nakutwa na litunalga Lazarus. Jesus ati Lazarus woza aphuma uLazaro ngebherethe libovu athi inkosi namandla wonke izwi lakho. Very powerful Jesus, so powerful that his power he did not sometimes have to intend it to make impact. A woman that could not find audience with him just said, let me just touch, you know, the hem of his garment, just his strip there. And then Jesus is like, I felt power going out of me. And then the woman got, this is Jesus Christ. Bambulale, bamshaye, bambulale, bathi lo angeke avuke. Bamshaye. Bambeka esiphambanweni bathi mfuna ukumbona ukuthi ushonile, ukuthi ufile. And he dies. They bury him. Aphuma uJesu ethuneni. That's the guy we're talking about, DP. I want you to imagine the dramatics of what I've just said. This guy, this very guy who does these things is asked, how will we know? How will people know that we are your disciples? That we are your students? Jesus does not say, if you walk in the walls like me. Does not say if you walk on water like me. Does not say all these miracles that he performs. He says, they will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. If you love one another. From Cape to Cairo, Morocco to Madagascar, Matileia, Zania, Isaleto, Solitata, Yeefe, Aule Aza, Aule
Hold on.